Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you, all of you guys. This video is actually an update to one that I previously did about the effects of woe is me and unemployment and all that fun stuff. Things have actually changed around. I have this job that I got and it's just, let's just say it's really interesting. Hold that thought. I gotta have me a drink or something to tell this story. So yeah, it's a really interesting thing, but honestly, I'm not happy with it. And it's funny because as people in general, we tend to justify things that aren't good for us. We justify the bad things over the good things or over taking chances. And a lot of times that's not okay. We're stuck in this, for lack of a better word, slave mentality. And it kind of makes us think, hey, we deserve this or we deserve that, when nobody in actuality deserves anything bad. You want nothing but good things, nothing but positivity to come. And if you don't find a way to make that change, then at some point, all the bad builds up, or you just only see the bad and you don't see anything good anymore with the world, with yourself, whatever it may be. You are the dreamer of the dream and the creator of the universe. We have to all create our own vision of heaven or hell. With that being said, like I said, this goes back to the other video that I did. I've gotten a lot of support from you guys, a lot of feedback. You know, I really appreciate that more than anything. From my friends, you know, my boyfriend, he's actually been really, really great. You know, matter of fact, we were out yesterday and he was just like, hey, you know, we were out having coffee, having a really good time like we normally do, you know, our day to ourselves. And, a fan actually stopped me. You know, she was like, hey, I love you. You know, she came up to me and it's stuff like that I really appreciate. I used to see other YouTubers and friends of mine, you know, that would happen to them and I didn't understand it. I really didn't. I would just sit there and I'd be like, huh? Like, you know, you get it. They're your friend first and then, you know, they have to, you know, do what they do, if that makes sense. And, you know, since it's been happening to me, it's really funny. I'm not used to it. I'm just me. I really appreciate the love and support, and I'm gonna do more videos. This is the first one of many I'm gonna try to do, you know, at least 2 a week. Like I said, the people behind the scenes have been really supportive, and it's really helped boost my personality, you know, and I've been seeing other people go through other things, and that in turn has been helping me. We, as people, we don't know how much we help each other and how much we need each other. So, but like I said, a lot of things have been going on behind the scenes. I need to stop smiling. Let me drink again. Yeah, a lot of different things have been going on behind the scenes. I'm really appreciative of you guys. I do. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do apologize it's been taking me so long to do a video. I think I'm really doing this one this morning because of everything that happened yesterday. You know, I keep hearing my mom's conscience in my ear. To a certain extent, my boyfriend and all the other people that keep giving me positive thoughts. I'm so tired of thinking about what if. I refuse to waste time. And in this position that I'm in, I feel like I'm wasting time. Time is something I can't get back. Neither can you. You know, none of us can get that back. And it's just kind of like one of those things. I don't want my time wasted. I don't want my life wasted. I don't want to sit back and think about what if. I don't want to sit somewhere and just be unhappy and justify my unhappiness to spin it into a way where I can tolerate this. Yeah, but you can only tolerate it for so long. Tolerating something is, I think, what most people do. We tend to get stuck in a position, get stuck in our own mindset, and we justify it. We've seen our parents do things, you know, and the ends don't always justify the means. You know, we've seen our parents sit back and say, okay, well, you know, if I just get this good job, then everything will be perfect. And to a certain extent, we all still have that same mentality, you know, like, hey, if I just get this, I'll be happy. If I just get that, I'll be happy. And it's always one more thing. For me, I found that, you know, I've never had a job that I liked. And I'm be honest about it. I tolerated for a while, and then I'm just blah, useless, wasting time. I get bored with it. I have to get out for my own sanity. And I think a lot of people don't know themselves well enough to do that, or well enough to say, okay, look, this ain't right, I'm out. They waste more time than they actually should have put into that, which accumulated into a whole bunch of other issues, whether it be health issues, drinking problems, whatever. And like I said, I just am not, I feel like I'm wasting time. And a lot of times for me and other people, that can be really disheartening or depressing. And then, like I said, you have to buy more things to make yourself feel better, you know. Not necessarily buying things doesn't make you grown or make you responsible. It's just like if you eat too much or if you drink too much, you're kind of numbing yourself out from what's really going on. Instead of focusing on the problem, you focus on other things to make you happy, which is not okay. It's not, no matter how you spin it, it's not okay to justify whatever's causing you more unhappiness than not. Because the thing you need to look at is, we only have one life. We don't know if we're going up, if we're going down, if we're coming back. We don't know any of that. So you have to kind of have some sort of inner peace or live your dream, whatever it is. You know, how you accomplish that is up to you. And you need to know that there's always, you know, some kind of way to lead from one thing to another, whether it's by hook or by crook. However you got to do it, you got to do what makes you happy, you know. The funny part is I actually had a friend, and the same thing that I was going through when I did the original video, she was going through it too. You know, and the funny part is, you know, we've spent a lot of time together before and after. And she's like two different people. And it was funny, she said the same thing that I said. You know, here I am going somewhere, and I just feel like I'm being abused, and I'm abusing myself. I keep taking it because I say, oh, I got rent, I got this, I got that. You know, while that is an admirable reason to stay somewhere, it's not good enough for your overall sanity and your ultimate health. It's not. It's really not. You know, like I keep saying, I'm gonna have bills till I'm dead. We all gonna have bills till we dead. We all gotta do something to pay the rent or whatever. You know, but you should not have to be in a terrible position or something that not only stifles you for the long term, but takes away from your quality of life. Whatever your quality of life is, however you deem it fit, no amount of money is worth that. And I think until people, workaholics, whatever, realize that, then we're not going to be able to help ourselves, if that makes sense. But we all need somebody to identify with us, not to play Captain Save-A-Ho. Nobody needs Captain Save-A-Ho. You know, if you're looking for that, baby, you're going to be waiting around a long doggone time, because Captain Save-A-Ho don't exist. You better save your doggone self. But you do need to realize that the best part of you is you. And always take advantage of that. You know, like I keep saying, we have more, technically we could all have more years ahead of us than we do behind us. You never know. But you just have to have more good. Like I always say, I've said it to my friends, I've said it to my boyfriend, you know, the good has to outweigh the bad. Whatever relationship it is, a work relationship, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend, close friends, the good has to outweigh the bad. There's always going to be some bad, you know, but there should be more good and more happiness in your life than the other stuff, you know, so you can balance it out. Like when the bad stuff comes, you be like, oh, you know, oh man, I'm really mad, I'm really upset. What was me? What's going on? We're all going to have those times where, you know, we feel like we're hitting rock bottom. But it's not how far you fall, it's how and when you can pick yourself up, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure that, you know, hey, you have enough good to outweigh the bad, so you're not really harping on the bad. I mean, we're human. We all look at the negative all the time. I don't care what nobody say. You ain't gonna be perky patty and happy all the time unless you on drugs. And if you on them drugs, baby, I can't do it. No ma'am, no ma'am, nope. Hold that thought.
Morning.
Hey everybody, this is the third part of the video. Okay, I'm not good at looking at cameras. This is the third part of the video. It's actually morning time. It was morning time when I filmed all the other parts of the video. So, here you go. So, I finally got my significant other on camera again.
Significant other? I just came for the free coffee.
Oh, you came for the free coffee, not me? So anyway, this is another part of the same video, and my purpose of the video is, you know, like I said, it was the woe is me thing. I'm over that. I'm past all of that. But the part that you don't see are the people behind the scenes. You know, like I've always said, I've got great friends. I've got a really loving and caring boyfriend, and
I'd love to meet this person.
And
hearing about.
He's actually helped keep me in a positive mindset. But on the other end, what you don't see is sometimes how what we go through affects other people. So I kind of want to get his perspective on everything, how it actually made him feel. Because trust me, he too doggone honest. And sometimes I got to catch myself. I'm like, that's how you know you're in love with somebody. Because they can say something to you. And if it had been the previous person, you go left. Because he done said some things to me. And literally, I want to punch him. But I know I love him. And because of the way he says it, the kind of person he is, I wouldn't do anything to him. So the question for you is,
What's the question?
like I told everybody, hey, you've been pushing me to do it, not necessarily in a bad way, but pushing me to do more videos when we're out, people stop us, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So out of curiosity, how does all of that, I don't know if I want to say how does it make you feel, but what's your take on everything? And how did you feel when I was going through the, woe is me, why is this happening?
Well, I was irritated by it. It was a huge turnoff for me because I just felt like you knew what you needed to do in order to get your shit together. And so I felt like at certain points you were putting things off. Take those steps that you need to take to make sure that you're satisfied, your things are straight. Because it's like, I don't want to be around you if you're going to be, woe is me. Like, I don't want to be around a negative person. I just don't. Because I'm like, shit, I have to go to work too. Like, it's hard enough for me to go to work. And now I have to be over here and deal with you, talking about how you're going to sell your stuff and do all this and do all that.
Yeah,
like,
he literally came over one day and I had like a bag, a suitcase in my living room and I had shit packed in it. And he's looking at me like, what? But see, here's the part that he don't say. So even though I had it packed and I was upset, that same day, remember I said, hey, I'm tired of this. I want to go and let's go out and celebrate. And we did.
We did go out and celebrate. Yeah, I guess we did.
And then the next day I found out I got the unemployment. And
right. So it's like, why go through all of that? Why torture yourself with all of that negativity when shit is going to work out?
But see, here's the thing. You don't always know. And that was my whole thing. Like, even though I had been through it
and then if it's not, then what good is it being negative? Like, what did you accomplish by being negative?
Nothing.
You packed your shit up and then you unpacked it.
Literally.
Was that therapeutic for you or?
No, I was losing my mind. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. Because here's the thing.
And
like,
then he got mad at me for, like, I have things over here. So I took my stuff. And now he's mad at me. I'm like, well, shit, if you're packing your stuff up, of course I'm going to take my shit too. Like, what am I leaving my stuff over here for?
What you said when we had ice cream was, do you really think I would leave stuff there if I thought you were getting put out?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
I'm like, well, shit, if you're giving up, then I'm just going to give up too and just go on about my business.
And see, that's what people...
like, I mean...
well, that's what people don't get. A lot of times it's, like we have our own fears and insecurities and things like that. Like my thing has always been, like I said to you, everything falls on me. Everything. So when it's like, oh my God, how am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay that? Sometimes you do tend to take the other person for granted because like they're giving you support. They're loving you. And that was very helpful. It helped me through a lot of that because even, like my close friends kept coming back to me and saying, like, hey, he must be really great because you're, being a lot more positive than you normally would be in this circumstance. And I was. And what helped not only outside of you was the fact that, like I told you before, I didn't have a job for a while, like when I got fired the first time way prior to that, it was like, okay, I had to go this long time, but I actually had money saved, so that was the difference between then and now. But it does help when you have somebody that loves and cares about you, because it's not like they're giving you anything or they're doing anything per se, but it's just that support. If that makes sense. That person there, like, somebody loves you and cares about you and they want to see the best for you. So it's like, even when you don't feel like you have faith in yourself, it's like, okay, I got enough faith in you for us. I got you. Don't worry about it. I mean,
honestly, at one point I was like, well, let's just see how this pans out. Because I had got tired of, you can do it. Come on.
Being the positive
I had got tired of it. I was like, we'll just see how this pans out. Like, I done told you to look on Craigslist for jobs editing. I was giving you all these suggestions, and I didn't feel like you were doing any of it. So I was like, well, I didn't say my piece. So at that point, I was like, well, let's see what happens. So.
And here we are.
Here we are, finishing up this coffee before I get dressed and go to my job.
My boyfriend is very good at whatever he puts his mind to. And we're both kind of that way. In a sense, we're both workaholics. We're very driven. We're very loving. We're very caring. The difference with me and him is he's an overachiever. He knows it. I don't try to be one. I'm just a smart
I don't
ass.
try to be one either. It just works out that way. I
Right.
really do not
But
put
see,
forth effort at
okay,
work.
and here's the thing. When I was going through my whole situation, I get it because I could look at him and tell he was, at one point like, okay, I'm over this. I can't do it anymore. And see, my thing is with him, I treat him like I try and treat myself. So I try to encourage him just like he would me. I know there are a lot of other things that he wants to get. Shut up. But I get it, he's probably the same way. There are probably things that I say, you'd be like,
No comment.
I'm gonna drink my liquor.
So, coffee for me.
For now, until the holidays. Ho, ho, ho. But yeah, like I always say, you have to encourage each other and help each other the best way you can. It's not all about like, what can I give you? What can I do for you? Sometimes it's more or less the support, the things that people don't see, because people don't see you on camera when you're sick. People don't see you when you're extremely upset or depressed, And I would hope that when or if you're going through that, I would hope that I'm able to make you feel somewhat better. If I can't make you feel 50%, I'll take 35.
So, I was on the phone with a good girlfriend of mine, female. And
Well, what would they think when you said girlfriend? She ain't a dude.
look. Anyway, so
Unless her name is Thomasina.
she asked me, she's talking to somebody, right? So they haven't had sex in a while. And she's like, well, how long have you and your boyfriend gone since you'd be like without having sex, where you would be worried? Like, at what point without sex is it an issue? And I told her, I said a week. If you go a week without having sex with your partner, then it's yellow for me. It's a yellow stage. But then 2 weeks, now we've gone to red. We've gone from yellow to red. So
are you asking me that question?
yeah, I guess so. How long can we go without having sex without it being an issue for you?
Okay. Whoo! I didn't think you was gonna hit me with that on camera. Because I didn't know anything about that question or that conversation. Okay, so here's the thing. For me, it's open for interpretation. I think
That's what I told her.
If for me, the red would not be like 2 weeks. The red would be like a month. You ain't touched me. You ain't tried to do nothing with me, and your habits change. But if you just sit like, for example, let's say you were doing massive overtime, because I've done that. So let's say you work 12-hour days every day, right? If you're sitting there doing that, I'm not going to say I don't expect you to sleep with me, but I would understand, because you have a lot on your mind. You got bills, you got so certain things come into play with me when you say that, because there are other things that, like if you're still coming home to me and you're giving me hugs and giving me kisses and touching me,
Yeah,
I know that you're
told
still
her.
in love with me and you still desire me, but you could be stressed out.
That's exactly what I told her. So, I don't know. I mean, I love sex, obviously, but I mean,
Which is why I'm glowing and my hair keeps
oh my
growing.
god, what's
me?
sex with him is good
Oh, it's just good.
when he can handle it. So let's wrap
This
this
is the
up.
part where I block out the video.
Right. Wrap this up. Yeah, it's good when you can handle it. I'm roughed, obviously. Sometimes too.
When
rough.
he can handle it, because someone goes to sleep.
That's a lie. That's not a lie.
Back to the original topic. So, yeah, I wanted to do the video. I said I was going to do a video. He's been a really big part of it, really supportive. We're switching off because I'm the loud one. He's the quiet one when we're out. And then sometimes it'll turn. Like sometimes he'll be the really funny one and I'll be the quiet one.
Yep. I have to go. See you later.
So now that we're alone, I can say crazy things about, no, I'm playing. But yeah, everything happens for a reason. I truly believe, everything around me, the woe is me, all of that fun stuff, it actually did happen for a reason. Am I better because of it? I don't know that I'm better because of it. What I will say is I'm probably I've weathered another storm, and that always makes you better able to deal with anything that may come up. So I'm happy with the way everything has turned out. I'm pretty sure with life there's always a bunch of different things that's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm happy, I'm healthy, I don't know that I'm wise, I'm crazy. I'm batshit crazy. I know that much. But I truly feel like I'm getting everything I want, or I'm getting close to it. And I don't want any negative thoughts or anything to consume me. I mean, they're going to be there. You know, you will have some terrible thoughts. You will have hard times. But between between my boyfriend that I'm really crazy about, between my friends, I'm really lucky. And I appreciate them every day for everything they do. And I hope you guys get the benefit of going through whatever you're going through and finding some sort of silver lining in the cloud. You know, as long as you learn something from it and you become a better you after it, regardless to what you lost, you're always going to gain something really phenomenal and really amazing. But do me a favor. Please, please, please subscribe. You know, I appreciate you guys. I love you. There's going to be more videos coming. I'm going to try to at least film 3 times a week, and I'll try to release videos at least 2 times a week. I'll get a permanent schedule. I promise, I promise, I promise. Please keep subscribing. I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate when you guys stop me and I'm out with my dude, or I'm out with friends, or even if it's just me and I'm walking through the complex, you know, people drive by in cars, jump out, Uber driver. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you guys do. I appreciate the feedback. Please, like I said, subscribe, 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 blah, 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 blah. Subscribe. Leave comments. Tell me what you want me to do. I am going to do more story times, more breakfast bangs, stuff like that. I just appreciate you guys.